to Coach Cal, the Cats need to be tougher. Sound familiar? So in order to make his team less tentative, he's gone back to two-a-day practices, instilled a curfew, and turned up the heat in practice. Cal feels like he's got their attention.
I went to sleep with, I call them blood sweats, because I know it's about me. It's not about them. These kids will do whatever I ask them to do. I told them we have to get better condition and we have to get tougher. Now, if that's, you accept that, you're going to do whatever I tell you. And they are. Now, they're it's hard.
We've conditioned a lot, like the past couple of days. It feels like preseason again, but it's something that we all need. So it's on the hill.
Eric Bledsoe will probably not play tomorrow night against Clarion with an ankle sprain. Cal wants Bledsoe ready to go next Friday night when the Cats take on Morehead State in the regular season opener. EKU enters their game against Kentucky, having blocked a kick in 5 straight games, and the Colonels lead the OVC with 9 blocks this season. As our Dan Reefer found out, that could present problems for the Cats in the other 2 phases of the game as well.
On offense, EKU features a future star behind center and redshirt freshman T.J. Pryor.
He has a lot of poise. The thing I like about him is that he doesn't seem like he gets rattled.
He can throw the football well, gets the ball out of his hand well, and he can move. He's a guy that can hurt you with his feet.
He's kind of reminds me very much of Curtis Pulley.
And he's really so smooth. He's deceptive.
He'll be able to do a lot of things that give UK some problems.
The dual threat QB out of Louisville Ballard is completing 63.6% of his passes, and Pryor has his pick of talented targets.
Number 10 for them, I can't remember his name, but number 10 is a really, really good player.
Number 10 is the OVC's leading receiver, Garnett Phelps, whose brother-in-law is former basketball cat Nazi Muhammad.
Blood's thicker than water, so he's rooting for EKU.
One thing EKU does very well is taking the ball away from people, turning teams over. Eastern is +8 in turnover margin in its 5 wins this season.
It's important every game, but it's really important when you're playing somebody that's a BCS conference school.
And Colonel's corner, Jeremy Caldwell, leads the country in interceptions with 7.
They can play a major role in this game. Turnovers. If we win a turnover battle, then most likely more teams that win turnover battle most likely pull out the big W's.
UK better come to play Saturday because EKU does a lot of things right, and the Cats could end up on the wrong end of the scoreboard if they're not careful.
Any given Saturday, any team can come out there and beat anybody.
Dan Reefer, ABC 36 Sports.
Thank you, Dan. Running back Derek Locke will not play against the Colonels. Locke tweaked his surgically repaired knee last Saturday in the loss to Mississippi State. And with just under 82% of the vote, Tate's Creek versus Scott County is our high school highlight reel game of the week. Hey, baby, it's the playoffs. We'd like to thank everyone who logged on to WTVQ.com and voted. And in the girls' state soccer semifinals up in Georgetown, Lexington Catholic falls to Sacred Heart 1-0. Lakers at Rockets in overtime. Former Wildcat Chuck Hayes with the reverse for 2 of his 14. They call him the Chuck Wagon in Houston. All he does is win. Except last night the Rockets lost. But this is still our Jack Kane Ford Play of the Day.